You don't need a new dress, you don't need a new haircut, and you definitely don't need to be anyone else. Sometimes, all it takes is changing your shoes, and suddenly, he sees you differently. Waving hand, welcome to Healthwise for seniors, where we celebrate confidence, elegance, and the quiet power of women over 50. Today's video is about something small, but it might just change how you walk, how you feel, and how the world looks at you. We're talking about shoes, not just for comfort, not just for style, but for impact. Some of you will agree, a little kitten heel, that's all I need to feel like myself again. Others may be thinking, at my age, I just want to be comfortable. And that's exactly why this video matters. Because today, I'll walk you through 3 timeless shoes that aren't about trends. They're about presence. A pair of kitten heels that gently lift your posture and your confidence. A pair of strappy sandals that soften your step and make you feel lighter. And a pair of pointed toe pumps that say everything without saying a word. If you've ever thought shoes are just for walking, this video might make you think again. Sparkles, before we dive in, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Healthwise for seniors, so we can keep creating content that helps you walk through this beautiful chapter of life with style, strength, and grace. Kitten heels may be small in height, but they deliver something far greater: posture, elegance, and quiet confidence. For women over 50, they're the perfect blend of beauty and practicality, a low heel that adds polish without punishing your feet. Typically around 1.5 to 2 inches, kitten heels gently lift your silhouette without straining your knees or back. They improve posture instantly and make your walk feel more graceful. It's a subtle shift, but one that changes how you carry yourself and how others see you. Toe shape matters. A softly pointed toe or an almond-shaped front gives the illusion of longer legs without squeezing your toes. Materials like matte leather or suede feel refined and timeless, while colors like beige, dove gray, or soft blush pair effortlessly with almost anything in your wardrobe, especially in the light, minimal tones of summer 2025. I once worked with Linda, a 64-year-old retired teacher from Vermont. She was attending her granddaughter's outdoor wedding and was ready to wear her usual flats. I gently suggested a pair of nude kitten heels. When she walked into the garden wearing them, paired with a simple A-line dress and a pearl bracelet, her son looked at her and said, "Mom, you look amazing." She didn't look younger. She looked assured, radiant, and quietly proud of herself. That's what the right shoes can do. Kitten heels pair beautifully with midi skirts, tailored trousers, or even cropped jeans for a more modern take. A slingback version adds just enough detail at the ankle to draw the eye, a delicate, feminine touch that French women have mastered for decades. If comfort is a concern, look for versions with padded insoles and non-slip soles. Remember, a beautiful shoe doesn't have to be high to be powerful. Wearing kitten heels isn't about trying harder, it's about standing taller in who you already are. There's something quietly elegant about a sandal with delicate straps. For women over 50, it's not just about bearing the foot, it's about revealing confidence in a soft, effortless way. Strappy sandals, especially those with simple, thin straps around the ankle or across the toes, can transform the shape of your legs and the feeling of your outfit. The lines they create help visually elongate the ankle and make your step feel lighter. When designed well, they offer structure without heaviness and sensuality without trying too hard. Not all straps are created equal. Look for styles with adjustable closures, soft leather or suede materials, and a minimal profile. Thin ankle straps help define the slimmest part of the leg, which, for many of us over 50, is still one of our most graceful features. Avoid thick, chunky straps that cut across the leg and visually shorten your frame. And don't underestimate the power of a low heel. A strappy sandal with a block heel or a kitten heel, just 1.5 to 2 inches, gives you a gentle lift while staying incredibly wearable. In fact, some of the most elegant women I've styled in their 60s and 70s swear by this exact formula: low heel, soft straps, neutral tones. Take Carol, a 67-year-old interior designer from Santa Fe. She once told me, "I used to hide my feet. I thought sandals made me look too exposed." But then she tried on a pair of dove gray suede sandals with slim ankle straps and a 1.5-inch block heel. She wore them with a midi linen dress to an afternoon gallery event. "I felt like I was floating," she told me, "and my husband said I looked lighter than I had in years." That wasn't just about the shoes, it was about how the shoes made her feel. For summer 2025, go for tones that blend with your skin: beige, blush, soft gold, or muted metallics. These shades elongate your legs, don't fight with your outfit, and reflect light in just the right way. They're perfect with flowy dresses, linen trousers, or even a simple blouse and skirt combo. Comfort still matters, of course. Look for cushioned soles and straps that don't dig. And there's a reason the pointed toe pump never goes out of style. It's not just a shoe, it's a message. And for women over 50, it speaks volumes without saying a word. The clean, tapered silhouette of a pointed toe instantly elongates the leg and lifts the posture. But more than that, it brings an undeniable presence. It says, "I know who I am. I've walked a long way to get here, and I'm not done yet." Unlike towering stilettos, modern pointed toe pumps made for mature women are smart, balanced, and quietly commanding. The ideal heel height? Around 2 to 2.5 inches, just enough to elevate without compromising comfort. Materials like soft leather, suede, or matte finishes give the shoe elegance without flash. Patent leather? Maybe for a night out, but for daily sophistication, understated always wins. The toe shape matters too. Go for a soft point, not razor sharp. It's gentler on the feet and more flattering on a mature frame. And when in doubt, neutral tones like taupe, mocha, ivory, or deep navy work with everything and soften the contrast between shoe and skin. I'll never forget Susan, a 60-year-old marketing executive from Chicago, who came to me looking for an elegant but approachable look for a business reunion. We styled her in straight-leg black trousers, a tailored white blouse, and a pair of classic suede pointed toe pumps in rich burgundy. She said nothing when she walked into the room, but people turned to look. Her former colleague came up and whispered, "You didn't change a bit." She smiled and replied, "I actually did. I just changed how I stand." That's what the right shoe does. It doesn't scream. It grounds you, refines you, and reintroduces you without apology. For summer 2025, pointed toe pumps in breathable suede or lightweight leather are making a quiet comeback in soft shades of stone, rosewood, and muted metallics. They pair beautifully with cropped trousers, midi skirts, or tailored dresses, bringing structure to softness and strength to elegance. Just remember, a pointed toe pump doesn't ask for attention. It earns it with every step you take in your own direction. So maybe it's not about chasing trends, wearing sky-high heels, or dressing to impress. Maybe it's about choosing a pair of shoes that allows you to stand a little taller, walk a little slower, and remember who you are when you enter a room. We talked about kitten heels, soft, elegant, and quietly powerful. We talked about strappy sandals, light, feminine, and full of grace. And we talked about pointed toe pumps, structured, timeless, and bold without ever raising their voice. None of these shoes are loud, but each one makes a statement. And that statement is this: I've lived, I've loved, I've learned, and I still have presence. Linda, Carol, Susan, they didn't wear those shoes to look younger. They wore them to feel more like themselves. And that is what made them magnetic. If even one pair in this video spoke to you, if one small shift reminded you how powerful your walk can be, then I hope you carry that feeling into tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with a woman who deserves to feel radiant in her own way. And remember, sometimes it's not about turning heads. It's about walking with quiet confidence and letting